Hello friends, in this lecture we are going to discuss about fundamental principles of counting that we generally use while calculating probability. But to understand that, let's take an example. Suppose there is a restaurant that is offering you a combo meal in which you can select an eatable and a drink. मतलब एक आप खाने की चीज़ ले सकते हैं और एक पीने की. खाने में यू हैव बर्गर, पिज़्ज़ा, सैंडविच एंड हॉट डॉग, एंड पीने के लिए यू हैव टी, कॉफ़ी एंड अ जूस. नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज हाउ मेनी कॉम्बो मील्स यू कैन क्रिएट आउट ऑफ दीज, और इन अदर वर्ड हाउ मेनी combinations you can create with one eatable and one drink. So you can make these number of combinations: burger with tea, burger with coffee, burger with juice, or pizza with tea, pizza with coffee, pizza with juice. Similarly, hot dog with tea, hot dog with coffee, hot dog with juice, or sandwich with tea, sandwich with coffee, sandwich with juice. So total is 12. You can make 12 combo meals out of 4 eatables and 3 drinks. So this was easy to calculate. But suppose now restaurant is offering you a Diwali offer where you can add a frozen dessert in your combo meal. I mean खाने के बाद कुछ मीठा हो जाए. तो how many combos you can form now? Obviously now it's going to be a cumbersome process. So जैसे जैसे number of stages बढ़ेंगी या फिर number of items in any stage will increase, it will be difficult to calculate the number of combos that can be formed by drawing these lines and diagram. Now we need a mathematical rule or mathematical formula to calculate the number of outcomes. That mathematical rule or mathematical formula is our first principle of counting, that is multiplication principle. Multiplication principle says that if an event 1 can occur in m number of ways and corresponding to event 1 and another event 2 can occur in n number of ways, then total number of ways in which event 1 and event 2 can occur together or sequentially will be given by m into n. We can extend this rule further. For example, if an event can occur in m number of ways, following the event 1, if event 2 can occur in n number of ways, and corresponding to both event 1 and event 2 another event 3 can occur in p number of ways, then total number of ways in which event 1, event 2 and event 3 can occur will be given by m into n into p. Let's take another example. There are 2 plants that are producing an item. There are 4 warehouses and 3 retailers. In how many number of ways we can transport the product from any of the plants to any of the retailer? I mean कि हम किसी भी प्लांट से किसी भी रिटेलर तक अपने प्रोडक्ट को कितने रास्तों से पहुंचा सकते हैं. So there are 2 number of plants, 2 number of sources that are producing the item, 4 number of warehouses and 3 number of retailers. So we can transport a product from any of the 2 plant to any of the 3 retailers in 2 into 4 into 3, that is 24 number of ways. Now let's take the same example of restaurant. This time महंगाई बढ़ गई है. अब रेस्टोरेंट आपसे कह रहा है या तो आप एक ईटेबल आइटम सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं या कोई ड्रिंक आप ले सकते हैं इन द सेम प्राइस. सो इन हाउ मेनी नंबर ऑफ वेज you can select either an eatable or a drink? Obviously there are 4 items to eat and 3 items to drink. Either I can select 1 out of 4 eatables or I can select 1 out of 3 drinks. So total number of ways in which I can either drink or eat will be equal to 7. That forms the basis of our next principle of counting, which is addition principle. Addition principle says that if an event can occur in m number of ways and another event can occur in n number of ways, then either of the two events can occur in m plus n number of ways. To extend it further, if a task can be performed in m number of ways and the same task can be performed in n number of ways, then total number of ways in which that task will be performed will be given by m plus n ways. Now let's take the other example. There is a vacancy and there are 5 male candidates and there are 3 female candidates who have applied for this job. Now the question is, in how many number of ways this post can be filled? Obviously, this post can be filled either by one of the 5 male candidates or by one of the 3 female candidates. So total number will be given by 5 plus 3, which is equal to 8 number of ways are there to fill this post. Next principle is combination. Combination refers to different number of selections or groups that can be formed out of n items after selecting r items at a time. It is represented as CNR or NCR. N means total number of items and R means the number of items that we are selecting at a time. And it is given by n factorial divided by r factorial multiplied with n minus r factorial. For example, there are 10 candidates and 2 vacancies to be filled. Now the question is, in how many number of ways we can fill up these 2 vacancies? Obviously, we have to select 2 candidates out of 10. We will calculate it by formula, that is C10(2), which is 10 factorial divided by 2 factorial multiplied with 10 minus 2, which is 8 factorial. So there are 45 ways to fill up the 2 vacancies out of 10 candidates. So we discussed 3 principles of counting, that is multiplication principle, addition principle and combination, that we generally use to calculate the number of outcomes during calculation of probability. If you like this lecture, you can share it with your friends. You can also subscribe to my channel. Till then, goodbye.